Alrighty, how's it going again, guys? Trying to get this chipper here done. I finally got all the parts in for it. It's just taken me a pretty good while to get everything. This water pump and these the water pump and these little bitty bushings for the radiator. These were on back order, and the water pump was on back order. So I finally got these in the other day, and I can go ahead and start putting this chipper together. I had to go pick the radiator up from the radiator place today, and I was thinking that I was going to have to wind up. I was thinking that I was going to have to wind up taking and having the whole radiator record, but luckily they was able to fix it without having to do that, because I had to go on a service run for this same chipper here one time, and the radiator was leaking. It had a hole in one of the fins, or the coil, the things that runs down. And I told him, I said, you really shouldn't put JB Weld on it. I said, because usually when you JB Weld them, they can't get it off her and they can't record it, and they got to record the whole damn thing. Well, they said that it would. I took it up there to them, and they was able to fix it, but the company that I was working for, they told me, said, no, just go ahead and JB weld it. It'll be it'll be fine. So I went ahead and I JB welded it, and just luckily they was able to fix it, and it didn't cost $1,000 like it was supposed to be, because I think it was like $1,300. It was like $1,300 for a brand new one. But the water pump, it is a GM water pump, and I couldn't even get this. I could not get this water pump from GM. I don't understand that. I gave GM the code, the number. I gave them everything off of this, and GM said they could not get me that water pump. I don't understand it. So, but the two bushings, like I said, y'all remember, I don't think y'all, like I said, I'm trying to make a whole video on this one video, but like a month ago, I tore the whole front of this off, and it's just been a work in progress trying to get this chipper here done. But these here's where them little rubber bushings go out for the radiator. They were plumb gone. Nothing was there. I didn't video me putting the harmonic balancer on there, and this pulley, and this new bracket. These two bolts here, remember, they were the ones that was these were the ones that was broke off. So I finally got them in there. Got the motor sitting where they were supposed to go. I got one motor mount sitting there, another one here, it had broke off. These were loose back here on the back side. Over here on the bottom, they were loose, and they had been vibrating around. So I got brand new bolts for these. Here, this one broke off, and this one broke off. So I got two brand new ones with lock nuts and fine thread to put them back on there. So I'm hoping to get this job done. This thing's been sitting in the shop forever, but I've been waiting on parts, and I can't remember exactly where I left off at. I know that I had left off with me working on the water pump. I do know that. And these here are the 4 bolts that go into the water pump. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get the water pump sitting on here now. And these here, they don't take no gasket on these at all. And I'm just gonna put just a dab of Loctite on these, because on the factory they got a little bit of Loctite on them as well. had to wind up finding you don't need high strength for this, just something to kind of go on there to kind of go back with the factory stuff. You like I said, you don't need a whole lot, and like I said, I'm not going to put a whole lot on there anyways. We'll go ahead and we'll get this one. We'll get that one set in there. We'll get this one set in there. Try to get this job here done. Not too much on this one. Trying to get this job here done and wrapped up. Cause I mean, hell, I got a lot of time and I got a lot of damn time and money tied up in this damn thing, just sitting here all this for the last month. It's like, man, I gotta get some money coming back in on this damn thing. Shit, I ain't no telling. I probably got at least $3,000 just in parts. Not counting not counting my time, but probably got $3 grand. $3 grand just like I said, just in parts alone. There's that one. But the main thing is, like I said, I just been busy. Up all my damn tools here, but like I said, I've been busy. But last week, our damn DNV system, last Monday, which is over a week and a half ago, this is the following week on a Thursday. But anyways, I went up here to the DNV to get a bunch of vehicles transferred because our DMV system has been messed up for a pretty good long time now, and they wouldn't let you transfer nothing. So I go up there to get a vehicle transferred over, and I had like seven vehicles to get transferred. And here I was over there all day long at the DMV. Trying to get them things transferred. My cousin, he had one truck he went over to get transferred over as well. And I was there, like I said, just about all day because one of my vehicles, I didn't get my signature notarized on one of them, so I had to go get it notarized. And then I had to wind up, like I said, coming back. It was around, I got there about 8 that morning, and it was about, I don't know, 3:30 when I left. But anyways, long story short, I got home that evening, everything was fine. The next morning, Tuesday, I got up and I didn't feel so good. I was like, hey, that's kind of odd, you know. So I got up and I went to work anyways and did what I needed to do. Got a few things done. It got around 4 o'clock and I felt so rough that I went in the house, took a little bit of medicine, and laid down there. And it was from Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the way into Saturday. I just could not get out of the bed to do nothing. I mean, I wasn't throwing up or nothing, but I was just super sick. Like, I mean, I was sweating at nighttime. I couldn't sleep or nothing. Well, I talked to my mom on that Friday, and she told me, she said, I know where you got sick at. And I said, what do you mean? She said, I know where you got sick. She said, you caught the flu. I was like, because I've never had the flu, not one time. in my whole life. And she said that they wound up shutting the DMV down. Hang on a second, guys. Okay, guys. Well, my mom, she said, I know where you got sick at. She said, you got sick up there at the DMV. She said they had to wind up shutting that thing down because so many people got the flu. And so many people got sick, and so many employees got sick that, they, like I said, they had to wind up shutting the damn thing down. Couldn't believe it. First time ever in my life I've had the flu. And I got it up there just because I was trying to transfer some vehicles. But it was so packed in there because so many people were trying to get it done, and their system was so slow where they had redone it. And man, I tell you, I've never felt so bad in my life. And coming past a week later, it took me over a week to finally get over it. And once I got over it, I was fine after that. But even like on the Tuesday after it was a week over, it was on a Monday, and from Monday, and then on that Tuesday, I started. I was like, I can't lay here. I got too many people calling me, want me to work on this and want me to work on that. So I just wound up toughing it through. But Tuesday, I worked, and I was so weak that I couldn't even hardly work because I was just so weak. And I don't know if it's just from the flu or if it was from where I had been just laying around. Really all I could do is just trying to get a little bit of paperwork done, and that's really all I could do on those couple of days. Like I said, I've never been that rough before in my life. But just luckily, like I said, I was able to come through it, I guess. Go ahead and torque these down. Okay. So all of them are good and torqued down now. Put this back in the truck. But there I was. I almost thought that I had pneumonia. I really did, because the way that it come on after, like, was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Even after Sunday, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like I said, I thought I was like, damn. I was like, here I done fucking caught pneumonia now. But just luckily I didn't. I was thinking that I did, but I didn't, because Sunday night it got to where Sunday night. Sunday night I was sleeping. I could feel like something down in my throat here, like I was like water, like if you was to get pneumonia. I've never had pneumonia, but just what people were telling me. And but when I got up that Monday and worked, I felt better. And then I got up on Wednesday, and I felt really good after Wednesday. So a little over a week or so is how long it pretty much took me to, I guess, basically just to get over it, I'm assuming. But after that there, I was fine after that. But this video here will be the first video I'll post since I was sick, so you'll be able to hear me talk. Well, this will be the first video that I post after that there. I just, like I said, been sick. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the clamps on this here, and there's a thing that goes on the top there, and we'll have to start putting the rest of the stuff on there. Alrighty guys, well, we got the belt put on there. It's kind of weird the way this damn thing goes, but I finally got it all on there. I don't know if it's just where this thing's new, but I mean, it's exactly the same number as the one that I took off first. So all that's good. I done torqued all these here down. I'm going to go ahead now and got to take these right here out so I can put them bushings in there. And once we get the bushings in here, I'll go ahead and I set the radiator down inside there and get some cooling in there, and then hopefully we can, before I put all this other guards and all this shit on there, I'm going to fire it up, and I'm going to see how good it's going to run. and make sure I don't have no leaks as far as like if the oil pan is leaking. This little thing right here, what to make sure we get that zip tied over to that motor right there. I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie that now because I don't want it to be touching none of the wires. But we're gonna go ahead and we'll fire it up. We'll put the coolant in. We'll put the coolant in there and we'll get it fired up. And we're gonna make sure it's not leaking nowhere before I take and bolt everything and put everything back together. So let me go ahead and get these here out and then get the new bushings in there, and I'll bring the radiator inside here. Alright guys, I'm trying to see how I'm going to get y'all set up in here. I did go ahead and put these new bushings in here. Them are done. Let me get my light here. So you can see there, that new bushing's in there, and that new bushing's in there. All this here is done. I'm just going over and I just went ahead and double checked everything. I did go ahead and get all the bolts in for the motor. This is the only one that didn't break. And then, like I said, I had to wind up putting new ones all four corners because them back there were even loose. So I did get that there. I'm trying to think here of how. I got just shit everywhere in this shop where I've been working on this thing here. I'm going to try to get y'all about right here, and hopefully y'all will be able to see something. I don't know for sure. But I'm going to try to see, like I said, sit y'all right there. I'm going to try to get this radiator up in here. I'm hoping this fucking radiator don't leak. I don't know if I showed y'all or you guys this or not, but like I said, right there you can see how that's exactly how I got it from the radiator place. I hope that thing does not leak. If it does, I'm going to be pissed because I'm going to have to take it all the way back, and I'm hoping to get this chipper done this weekend. I really want to just get this thing done and get this thing out of here. It's been in here for months. Hoping. I don't know where this damn thing got shipped to, but they painted it and it sat there and rubbed it right there. But this here is exactly where it was leaking. But they said they fixed it. There's a piece of damn wood stuck in it down there. Ugh. There we go. See if we can get it. Okay, we'll go on in some more here. Okay. There's that one lined up. There's that one's lined up. Did it go out here? Is there a damn bracket that holds this? There we go. Let's put this on there. That should hold it up there. Here we go. Now I ain't gotta sit there and hold the damn thing forever. Get y'all over here on this box. Y'all can kind of see me as I'm putting this thing in here now. Here done. Steve's calling me. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. That was one of my customers calling me. He was asking about a job tomorrow. It's actually the one that owns this chipper here. Actually, was the one that was just calling, and he wasn't calling about this. He was just. I was talking to him earlier about I gotta get over there and get some more work done on some of their stuff. So that's what we was just talking about that. I'll go ahead and get these tightened up. I don't think I can get. Yeah. I might be able to get these in here. Go ahead and get this tightened on up. That's good and tight. Got that done. Go ahead now, we'll get this other radiator hose on here. Get the lower hose on there. I did go ahead and put a zip tie to hold this back. Let's see here. Did you go this way? Yeah, you went just like this. There we go. There's that one. There's that one. I'll get my screwdriver and tighten that up. Yeah, here we go. We'll get it up there. Get this one here tight. Get that one there tight. Good and tight. Okay, go ahead and get the top now. Get it in there as well. One's getting tight. I'm hoping there ain't nothing that I'm forgetting, so when I do put this all back together, but I'm almost certain I got everything's exactly the way that it needs to be. Got some brackets up there I gotta get on there, put them brackets on there, and then we'll have the rest of these. I had to lay these back here that are going on the outside. I'm just trying to think here. Yes. Damn it. I knew there was going to be something that I was going to forget. And you are it. I knew it. Just knew it. And I'm almost 100% sure that that's not going to go on there. And I'm going to have to wind up taking that all back apart. See? That's why sometimes I had to move all that stuff. I had everything laying in a row right there. Exactly how I needed it had to be on there. So now Let me take all this bullshit here back off. That's just part of it. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Let me take all that shit there off, and let me get that piece there put on there. Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that. I took and remember me telling y'all that I had this right here. I had to put this screen here on there. I'm going to leave it just the way it is right now because I want to pressure wash. I'm going to put this other guard on there. I'm going to put that other guard on there for the fan. But I wind up having a damn leak up here. And what happened is down inside there is a, you got that piece of metal, like that metal spring, it keeps the hose from collapsing. It got up in here and it wound up leaking there. So I had to take it off, and then a damn clamp on me wound up busting. So I had to put another clamp on her, and I lost a bunch of antifreeze. But got all that there done. I'm going to get the motor bolts tightened up real quick. But I'm going to leave this open just like this for now because I want to pressure wash all this stuff out here. I didn't get a chance to get it because it was super, super cold out. And the weather's kind of going to be nice tomorrow. And I'm going to pressure wash all this stuff here. I don't like pressure washing up on the motor. This in here don't have a whole lot of electronics, but I still don't like pressure washing up on this, getting this wiring harness all wet. But all this down here on the bottom, I want to get all this washed out, clean all this mess up, and I want it to be looking really nice when it comes back to them. And get that there squared away. But I'm going to go ahead and get these bolts tight on the motor, and then once I get those tight, I'll get it all pressure washed off tomorrow. I'll go ahead and get all this here buttoned up, and we'll show y'all I'll show you the finished product of the chipper and see if I can't get, get this thing back to them because they got a bunch of stuff for me to do still. And like I said, the phone just keeps ringing on other work to do. So we'll get this here all squared away, and then after I get it pressure washed all off, I'll take and come back and we'll get the rest of the stuff put on there. Alright guys, sorry I didn't get a chance to show y'all me putting this cover and everything back on there. I was just kind of in a hurry. I wanted to get everything done once I got it all pressure washed off, but we got everything in here cleaned out now. As you can see, it looks nice and clean. Shouldn't have no more problems with all the dirt and the grime down inside there, but everything seems to be looking in really good shape. I didn't see no leaks, so that was a positive. But yeah, I went ahead and we put the shroud back in there, got this piece on there, and cleaned everything up really, really good. The only other thing we're going to do to this chipper here is I'm going to take and change the oil. I'm going to change the oil in it real quick from where I did have the front of the motor all took, and where I did have the whole front of the motor tore apart, and it probably got some dirt in there and debris and stuff. So we'll change all that there out. But I will start it up here real quick, and I'll show you guys. I'll show y'all guys real quick and get this here fixed. Put the cable on here. Every time something's in the shop, I always take the battery cables off because just you never know, something might catch on fire or anything. Doing pretty good. Everything seems to be doing pretty good. Like I said, I'm gonna run up there and get some stuff to get the oil changed in it, and hopefully get this thing sent back to them, and hopefully get some money, because man, I'm out a lot of time and a lot of money on this thing. I know it don't seem like it, but I am, just because of all the parts that I had to get for this thing. I mean, it's just a lot of parts that I had to wind up getting. So just having to get the radiator redone, and then buying all them bolts, buying the water pump, all the belt. I mean, everything. The front cover, harmonic bouncer, everything on this thing is all put on there new. So should be, hopefully everything goes right. Everything should last them for a pretty good while. I got to tighten the belt up on it as well. That's the only other thing I have not done, is tighten the belt up. I got to get it pulled back up here and make sure it's evenly. And that's kind of another thing that I think that might have caused these to break, is somebody might have had it at an angle too much, like at an angle like this, and when they had it at an angle like that, what it was doing is just putting too much strain on these four bolts up here. But I could be wrong. They might, they could have just rattled and got loose and then just broke off. But you never know, because on the other ones, this is the first I've ever seen one of these do this. So I don't know. But well, I guess I'll quit rambling on right here, and then I'll go ahead and get the oil draining on this thing, and see if we can't get this back to him. But other than that, there should be a job well done, and shouldn't have no more problems with this. Anyways, like I said, this should last them for a pretty good while. It's gonna be a pretty expensive fix, but when it comes to doing stuff with this tree work and stuff, this expensive bill here, it won't take them a couple jobs, and it'll be completely paid off, and they'll be back into profit money again. So won't be too bad, like I said, as long as everything seems to be doing good. That radiator, well, I don't know what they paint that with or what they do, but when you start this thing up, man, that thing stinks. Man, that thing stinks. So, well, like I said, this is a job well done. If you guys like my stuff, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks again.